In this morning's Breakfast Bible Bytes, we will continue looking into the earth as the Lord's garden in Psalms 104, verses 24 through 26. It reads, O Lord, how diverse are your works! In wisdom you have made them all. The earth is full of your possessions. This great and wide sea, in which are innumerable teeming things, living things, both small and great. There the ships sail about. There is Leviathan, which you have made to play there. The earth is God's garden and full of his possessions. Various life forms attest to God's creativity and immeasurable artistry. From the very depths of the sea to the ocean teeming with life, to the coldest climates on earth, God is the master gardener. Job, who apparently lived near the time and shortly after Noah's flood, which eliminated the great reptilian beasts of the earth, rapidly burying them in the settling silt as the waters receded and thus preserving their varied fossil remains. Job, just this side of the flood, still possessed a verbal knowledge of such creatures, as is illustrated in the passage where God challenges Job, saying in Job 41, 1 through 2, Can you pull the Leviathan with a hook on or his tongue down with a rope? Can you put a cord through his nose or pierce his jaw with a hook? A similar passage in Job 40 and 16 through 19 speaks of a different critter, where our Creator speaks of the behemoth. Look at the strength of his loins and the power in the muscles of his belly. He stiffens his tail like a cedar tree. The tendons of his thighs are woven firmly together. His bones are like bronze tubes. His limbs are iron rods. He is the foremost of God's work. Only his Maker can draw the sword against him. Although the Leviathan of Job's day was a serpent or a huge reptile-type creature to which the writer of this psalm in his own era may picture it in his own mind's eye as some type of sea monster or another type of overgrown crocodilian creation, but probably not the dinosaur of the pre-flood forgotten era. Genesis 1:20 reads, Then the Lord said, Let the waters teem with living creatures, and let the birds fly above the earth, across the expanse of the sky. The reference here to this great and wide sea undoubtedly refers to the Mediterranean Sea, which was probably within his sight, not only along the coast, but they can see them from many elevations in Palestine, where this psalm may have been composed. The phrase, there go the ships, are seen as objects in the mental panorama that would undoubtedly attract the attention of anyone looking toward the sea and are mentally awash in its wonders. In wisdom, God has made them all. Every life form is a link and is essential to the chain of nature. Each one fits in its place. The earth is full of your riches, Lord. Our Creator has not set his creatures down in a dwelling place without provision. He has filled the earth with food. Her surface and depths are teeming harvests of plenty. Even for humankind, our God has more than provided. Any lack of provision anywhere in the world can be directly traced to the political schemes of self-righteousness, pride, and envy apart from the will of our Creator. As sons of righteousness, we should yearn for the day that thy kingdom come.